What about this one, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo? You're listening to the Entertainment Report on iHeartRadio, live from Orlando for Tuesday, November 22nd, 2022, delivering some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram, facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Ray Melo, that's RAYMELO, on Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to the show anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app, search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Babylon stars Brad Pitt and Margot Robbie are teasing the new film. Writer and director Damien Chazelle and cast members Pitt, Robbie, Diego Calva, Jovan Adepo, Lou Juni, Gene Smart, and Tobey Maguire appear in a featurette for the movie Monday. Babylon follows multiple characters as they experience the decadence and debauchery of early Hollywood. Chazelle says Babylon is about a group of people who find themselves in early Hollywood at a time of extreme depravity and debauchery and excess. It's the biggest thing I've ever tried to do. Robbie added, "It was such an insane time. It's just like wild, like the Wild West." Pitt plays Jack Conrad, the biggest film actor at the top of his game, while Robbie portrays Nellie Leroy, an aspiring singer. Pitt said of the characters, they have an ambition to be part of something bigger than themselves. Babylon opens in theaters December 23rd. Chazelle is best known for the films Whiplash, La La Land, and First Man. Walt Disney announced on Monday that the final trailer for Avatar: The Way of Water will premiere on Monday night during Monday Night Football on ESPN. The film opens December 16th in theaters. The game began at 8:15 Eastern Standard Time. Disney did not specifically discuss during which commercial break the trailer would air. Disney named November 21st Avatar Day. Additional festivities between Avatar Day and the film's release included a Snapchat filter that will turn the subject into a Navi, Pandora-themed Amazon Alexa features, and upcoming events in London, Seoul, Tokyo, and Los Angeles. In The Way of the Water, Jake, played by Sam Worthington, and Neytiri, played by Zoe Saldana, have a Navi family, and Sigourney Weaver plays one of their children. A new adventure takes them under the oceans of Pandora. The original Avatar is now streaming again on Disney Plus after a theatrical re-release in September. Tickets for Avatar: The Way of Water are now on sale. Brandy and Rita Ora will both appear in the Pocketwatch, Disney Plus announced this week. The singer and actresses are heading to the fictional kingdom of Audradon in the latest film of the Descendants franchise, the music-oriented Disney movies that started in 2015. In the first film, Cameron Boyce, Dove Cameron, Sophia Carlson, and Bobo Stewart starred as the children of Maleficent, the evil queen, Jafar and Cruella de Vil, trying to survive outside of their island prison while also trying to free their parents. The Descendants debuted on the Disney Channel to over 6.5 million viewers, spawning 3 sequels. Brandy will reprise her role as Cinderella, while Aura will play the evil Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland. The synopsis reads, the Descendants movies unfurl a imaginative mythology of 2 new lands, the idyllic Audradon and the ragtag island of the Laws, home to the teenage progeny of Disney's most iconic characters and notably its most notorious villains. OWN announced the premiere of a trailer for one of their new holiday movies starring former America's Next Top Model winner Eva Marcille and sisters star Devale Ellis. In the trailer for a Christmas Fumble, crisis manager Nicole Barnes is tasked to help NFL star turned television personality Jordan Davies out of a crisis. While she's willing to take on the case, she does so without telling her bosses, and she and Davies once had a romantic relationship. And to make things even more challenging, Davies' entertainment reporter fiancé is sabotaging her efforts. Ellis is best known for his role on BET's Sisters, where he played Zach for 5 seasons. He also has a strong social media presence with his wife, Kadeen, and their 3 kids. They are the stars of a website, The Ellises, and host a podcast where they share parenting and relationship advice. Marcille has enjoyed a multimedia career as well since her victory on Season 3 of America's Next Top Model. She is part of Bravo's Real Housewives of Atlanta franchise, appearing on Seasons 10, 11, 12, and 13, as well as on The Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip earlier this year. She also stars in the BET show All the Queen's Men and in the BET movie Hello. The Christmas Fumble will premiere on OWN on December 10th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Dancing with the Stars has crowned its Season 31 Mirror Bowl champion. TikTok star and former dancer Charli D'Amelio and her professional dancing partner Mark Ballas won the competition during Monday's season finale. D'Amelio and Ballas performed a jive routine to Grown by Little Mix that earned them a perfect score. The pair then performed a freestyle routine featuring different dance styles and musical genres that also earned a perfect score. D'Amelio and Ballas tied with the Bachelorette star Gabby Windey and her pal Val Chemerinsky, who also earned 2 perfect scores for their routine. D'Amelio and Ballas emerged as champions after the judges' scored were combined with the fan favorite. Actor, comedian, and television personality Wayne Brady and his partner Whitney Carson finished in 3rd place. Dancing with the Stars Season 31 featured Tyra Banks and Alfonso Roberto as hosts and was the first to air on Disney+. The show previously aired for 30 seasons on ABC.
There you go. Guinness.
No Demo Reno will return for a 3rd season on HGTV. The network announced in a press release Monday that it renewed the home renovation series for Season 3. No Demo Reno follows designer Jenn Todryk, known as the Rambling Redhead on Instagram, as she completes home renovations for clients in the Dallas-Fort Worth area without major demolitions. Season 3 will consist of 12 episodes and premiere on HGTV in the summer of 2023. HGTV's SVP of Programming and Development, Betsy Ayala, said, "Watching the energy and positivity that Jen brings to all aspects of her life in No Demo Reno is like a breath of fresh air. Her passion is palpable, and her Unite design vision gives our home-obsessed audience new and different ways to approach renovation. More great ideas are in store for millions of her fans with this large episode order." No Demo Reno originally premiered in 2021 and completed its 2nd season in September. Season 2 drew more than 18.4 million viewers and ranked among the top 3 non-news sports cable programs among W24 to 54 and upscale W25 to 54 age, according to the Nielsen ratings. Vikings Valhalla will return for a 2nd season in January 2023. Netflix shared a premiere date January 12 and the first look photos for the season Monday. Vikings Valhalla is a sequel to the history series Vikings, which ended in December 2020 after 6 seasons. The sequel takes place more than 100 years after Vikings and follows warriors Leif Erikson, played by Sam Corlett, Freydis Erikson Dultit, played by Frida Govestin, Harold Sergensen, played by Leo Sutton, and Olav Haraldsson, played by Jonas Halkor Johansson. Netflix tweeted, "The only certainties in life are love, death, and exes." Vikings Valhalla is created by Jeb Stewart. The series premiered on Netflix in February and was renewed for Season 2 and 3 the next month. Brady James, Hayat Kamil, Marcin Dorensky, and Sofia Lebedeva will join the cast of Season 2. Stewart will return as the showrunner and executive producer. Netflix is giving a glimpse of How to Ruin Christmas Season 3. The streaming service shared a trailer for the season titled How to Ruin Christmas, The Baby Shower, on Monday. How to Ruin Christmas is a South African comedy series following 2 families, the Selos and the wealthy Tawalas. Season 3 sees Sela, played by Thano Tabethi, and Siba Tiwala, played by Sandiel Magangangla, prepare welcoming their first child. Busy Lureya, Yolanda Thomas, Nabitha Ben Mazi, Clementine Mosami, and Motolasi Mafase also star. How to Ruin Christmas premiered on Netflix in 2020. Season 1, The Wedding, centered on Beauty and Shiba's wedding, while Season 2, The Funeral, centered on the funeral of Gogo Tauhala, played by Nadi Nyembi. How to Ruin Christmas, The Baby Shower, premieres December 9th on Netflix. The zombie apocalyptic drama The Walking Dead ended its 11th-season run on AMC Sunday with 2 devastating character deaths, a 1-year time jump, and most positive outlooks for the future of the survivors. The penultimate episode of the series, based on Robert Kirkman's comic books, showed longtime characters Daryl, played by Norman Reedus, Carol, played by Melissa McBride, Ezekiel, played by Carrie Payton, Connie, played by Lauren Ridloff, Negan, played by Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Maggie, played by Lauren Cohen, Gabriel, played by Seth Gillian, Rosalia, played by Christian Serratos, Judith, played by Kaylee Fleming, Yumiko, played by Eleanor Matosura, Magna, played by Nadia Hiker, Kelly, played by Angel Theory, and Luke, played by Dan Folger, trapped by hordes of ravenous flesh eaters after they attempt to wrestle the control of the Commonwealth community from tyrannical Governor Pamela Milton, played by Layla Robbins. Sunday's episode saw Luke getting his legs munched by walkers, then taken to a hospital where his closest friends comfort him before putting him out of his misery. Pilot Gabriel risks his life to confront Pamela, insisting she open the gates to the compound to let in dozens of endangered humans before they can be eaten by the approaching undead. Mercer, played by Michael James Shaw, arrested Pamela, and she is so upset by the idea of losing everything she has and by everything she has done that she sticks her face close to one of the zombies, which happens to be her former henchman Lance, played by Josh Hamilton, so he can kill her. Maggie shoots him just in the nick of time, and Pamela is led away in handcuffs. The survivors then set off on a series of explosions to kill most of the walkers. The second major character death came after it was revealed Rosalita had been bitten on the back after successfully getting her toddler daughter to safety. She enjoys one last night with her friends and family who are finally safe and happy, and she's at peace knowing her best friend Eugene will kill her just as she's about to turn into a zombie. Estranged lovers, Yumiko and Magna, reconcile. Maggie tells Negan she appreciates him for trying to be a better man, but says she will never forgive him for killing her husband, Glenn, played by Stephen Yin, several years earlier, even though Negan has sincerely apologized for that and tried to make amends. Flash forward a year, and the Commonwealth and Alexandra compounds are thriving, with Carol, Ezekiel, and Mercer now in charge. Everyone is working on rebuilding, and food is plentiful. Princess, played by Palora Larzo, and Mercer are still a happy couple, and Eugene and Max, played by Margot Bingham, have a new baby girl they name after Rosalita. Daryl promises Judith he will keep looking for her partners, for her parents, Rick, played by Andrew Lincoln, and Michonne, played by Dana Guerrera, and he and Carol exchange I love yous before he rides off on his motorcycle into the woods. Rick and Michonne are seen alive and searching for each other at the end of the episode. Several new spin-off shows are in the works that will that will focus on Rick and Michonne, Maggie, Negan, and Daryl. Former Tonight Show host Jay Leno has been released from the Grossman Burn Center in Los Angeles on Monday after suffering burns to his face, chest, and hands in a gasoline fire earlier this month. The former Tonight Show host and current star of the CNBC series Jay Leno's Garage was discharged Monday after undergoing 10 days of burn treatment, also according to the center, which also shared a brand new photo of Leno smiling with his care team. Doctors said in a release on Monday, comedian Jay Leno was released from the Grossman Burn Center today. After a 10-day stay at the facility, Jay will receive follow-up care at the Grossman Outpatient Burn Clinic for burns to his face, chest, and hands he received during a fire at his home garage. Leno's physician, Dr. Peter Grossman, added, I am pleased with Jay's progress, and I am optimistic he will make a full recovery. Last week, Grossman said Leno underwent several surgeries to treat the fairly significant burns after one of the cars he was working on burst into flames on November 12th. Grossman said some of the burns to the face are a little deeper and a little more concerning. Right now, they're in that progression of somehow between deep second and third degree burns to the face, adding that Leno was treated with hyperbaric oxygen and aggressive surgical management. Grossman said during the press release, he seems to be a gentleman who really doesn't want to make a big deal of it. He wants to get back to work. That's what he does. I had to tell him that he needs to step back a bit and that these things take time. Leno was scheduled to perform at the Financial Brand Forum, a conference for senior marketing executives, at the Aria Hotel and Resort in Las Vegas on November 13th, but had to cancel. His doctors added in their statement, Jay would like to let everyone know that he is thankful for the care he received and is very appreciative of all the well wishes. He is looking forward to spending Thanksgiving with his family and friends and wish everyone a wonderful holiday. Reality television stars Julie and Todd Chrisley were sentenced Monday to a combined 19 years in federal prison for bank fraud and tax evasion. The celebrity couple, who found fame in 2013 when the USA Network picked up their reality series Chrisley Knows Best, is scheduled to report to prison January 15th. On Monday, an Atlanta judge sentenced Todd Chrisley for 12 years in prison with 3 years of supervised release. His wife, Julie Chrisley, was sentenced to 7 years in prison and 3 years of supervised release. The Chrisleys were found guilty in June of conspiring to defraud community banks of more than $30 million in fraudulent loans. Federal prosecutors accused the couple of submitting false bank statements to make it appear that they were wealthier than they were in loan applications between 2007 and 2012. Prosecutors said that the couple spent the money on luxury cars, real estate, and travel, and then used new fraudulent loans to pay off old loans. Todd Chrisley eventually filed for bankruptcy and walked away from a $20 million of debt. The Chrisleys were also convicted of tax evasion and conspired to defraud the Internal Revenue Services. Julie Chrisley was found guilty of wire fraud and obstruction of justice. Paris former attorney Peter Tarantino was sentenced Monday to 3 years in prison. Tarantino was found guilty in June of conspiring to defrauding the United States and willfully filing false tax returns to help the Chrisleys hide money they made from their reality show, according to prosecutors, and prevent the IRS from collecting unpaid taxes. Carrie Farley, the special agent in charge of FBI Atlanta, said, when you lie, cheat, and steal, justice is blind as to your fame, your fortune, and your position. When the couple was convicted, she said, in the end, when driven by greed, the verdict of guilty on all charges for these three defendants proves once again that financial crimes doesn't pay. Miley Cyrus and her godmother Dolly Parton will host a New Year's Eve special for NBC. The network sent a press release Monday that Cyrus and Parton will host the second annual Miley's New Year's Eve party special December 31st in Miami, Florida. The star-studded special is executive produced by Saturday Night Live creator Lorne Michaels and will feature an A-list lineup of performers and special guests. NBC Universal Television and streaming EVP of Entertainment Live Events, Specials, and E! News, Jen Neal said, the inaugural Miley's New Year's Eve party was unqualified success, and we know this year's show will be just as spectacular, with plenty of surprises and lots of fun. We can't wait to get the party started. The 2021 event was the #1 most social entertainment special across all of the TV in 2021, excluding awards, and delivered NBC's best New Year's Eve viewership in both the 18 to 19 and 18 to 34 demographics since 2014. This year's Miley's New Year's Eve party will air December 31st at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on NBC and also stream live on Peacock. And finally, Kenley Chesney is going on tour in 2023. The 54-year-old country music singer announced a new North American tour, I Go Back, on Monday. I Go Back features special guest Chelsea Ballerini. The tour begins March 25th, 2023 in State College, Pennsylvania, and ends May 27th at Orange Beach, Alabama. Tickets go on sale December 2nd at 10 a.m. local time, with pre-sales for Chesney's No Shoes Nation members to begin November 28th. I Go Back is inspired by Chesney's 2004 song of the same name and the concerts he's held in his early career. He said, I Go Back is a song about holding all those things that shape you very close and keeping them alive anyway while you can. In 2023, I decided rather than just go repeat what we did on that summer stadium tour, I wanted to take this band and these songs to a lot of the cities we play on our way up, call it the I Go Back Tour, and do just that, the singer said on Instagram. Chesney released his 19th studio album, Here and Now, in May 2020. And that is your entertainment report for Tuesday, November 22nd, 2022. I'm your host, Mr. Downtown Ray Melo. I'll be back tomorrow to deliver some major stories and trends going on in the world of entertainment and beyond. You can follow the show on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. Facebook.com/The Entertainment Report with Melo. That's RAYMELO. On Twitter at The Enter Report, or on Instagram at The Entertainment Report. You can listen to this episode or any previous episodes of The Entertainment Report anytime you want on iHeartRadio. Just go to iHeart.com or your iHeart phone app. Search for The Entertainment Report, and it'll take you to the page. Good night, and God bless you all.